Oh, we're on.
Yes, we're live.
Oh.
Oh, wait. No.
Oh no. Hi everyone. That's embarrassing. I am very silly. I was adjusting some things, which I forgot to do because we were distracted making pizza. But hello! Welcome, one and all. You're seeing I should have done this earlier.
Oh no.
I should have done this earlier. But here we
Hi,
are.
Carrie.
Hi, ma'am.
Oh no.
Okay, that's embarrassing.
Okay.
Hello all.
Hello
and
all.
Thank you for joining. Wow, I'm a mess. Hilarious. Welcome. We have a fun live for everybody. We made pizza.
We made pizza. We don't have it yet, but
No.
we made it.
We made some pizza. I'm gonna go grab it. Marley is gonna talk about what we have planned for today.
Yeah. So we've got a bunch of things on the docket. We've got vegan news, as we always have vegan news. We're going to chat a little bit about the pitfalls, the ups and downs of eating out with your non-vegan friends and family, because we received an interesting kind of criticism and comment on one of our TikToks this week, which happens. Not everyone is a fan of our content, unfortunately.
I'm gonna show the pizza before.
Wow.
Here's the pizza, everyone. Should I get closer? Look at that.
Wow.
Very exciting.
Wow,
Okay,
wow,
we're gonna
wow.
Chop it up.
We're going to talk about attachment styles. We had a totally different game planned, but I was listening to a podcast. I was listening to the podcast called On Purpose by Jay Shetty. He wrote the book, I think it's like Think Like a Monk is what the book is called. Something Like a Monk. But he was talking about attachment styles, which if you're not familiar with, we will go into later. But we're going to figure out our attachment styles, and then you guys can figure out yours along with us. And then we're going to guess like some fictional characters' attachment styles. So we'll ask you guys for some prompts there. And we're going to eat pizza, and we're going to drink White Claws because Taylor bought a whole case of White Claws. She has the mango one. It's not in here right now, but I have the grapefruit one. It's pretty okay. It's pretty okay. I think I prefer like cider or, I don't know. I think this has vodka in it, which is not my, does it have vodka in it? Taylor, are White Claws vodka?
Are they what?
Are White Claws vodka?
I think so.
Apparently. I'm sure multiple of you are watching this and saying, yes, they are vodka. Yeah. Oh, she's coming with the pizza. No?
I need to get the plates.
There's
I brought
the
the
plates.
plates up.
And then to go with the pizza, Taylor made a ranch. And we showed this we just did a live on Instagram, but unfortunately it didn't save, which is very sad. My phone like seized up and refused to save. And then just extra pizza sauce. And of course, Frank's. And she has this big bottle of Frank's. I need to get one of these. I just have a small bottle of Frank's. And that's the live. If you are here, say hi so we know you're here and we can say hi to you. How's your day going? How's the weather where you are? Toronto, unfortunately, was so hot. Not unfortunately. It was great that it was so hot last week. Unseasonally hot, though, I will say. And now it's really cold today. It's like 10 degrees and it's been pouring rain all day long.
So cold.
Wow.
There you go.
These look great.
Yay.
Oh. So
Steamy hot.
these have PC brand, so President's Choice here in Canada. You can only get it here in Canada. Their brand of Italian sausage, which I've had 2 nights in a row for dinner with pasta. And the PC brand, again, they're shreds. They're mozzarella style shreds. Yeah.
Very good.
I think it's probably too hot to take a bite though.
Yeah, we have to wait a second.
Yeah.
Because it's fresh out the oven.
Let's rush out of the oven. How was your week, Taylor?
My week was very good.
Mm-hmm.
The week before I was very stressed, and it's because I overscheduled myself and had become very irritable. But this week, I made sure to schedule myself less and prioritized downtime, and I feel great.
It's all a balance. It's all a balance.
Exactly. Did you talk about your week?
No.
How was your week?
It was much the same, but there was, I don't know if anyone follows the moon as I do, but there was an eclipse this week, so it was a a super blood moon in Sagittarius, and that just implies that the moon is closer to the Earth. So if you believe that the moon affects people, it being closer affects people more. And so my roommate and I did a full moon ritual, a full moon eclipse ritual, and so that entailed banishing and clearing any like negative thought patterns, any cycles. So basically we wrote lists of ideas that we were banishing, and I kind of wrote them in the voice of my negative self-talk. So I wrote it as like, I don't want to like get too personal, but like there's not enough money or something like that. There's never enough money. Something like that would be an example of that. And you write a list of that, and then we went down to the lake and we burned them. And there was this like group of men behind us that like were making fun of us, and we just did not care.
Making fun of you? What were you saying?
Oh, I don't even know, but like they were just definitely laughing at us. Yeah. And then we threw the ashes into the lake.
Oh, so that sounds really nice, honestly. Also, guys, I learned how to do a French braid.
Wow.
It's kind of messy, it's weird, but I've never done it before, so I'm proud.
Yeah, they're hard to do.
Does it look okay?
Yeah.
Okay, sick.
You can do the reverse version too if you just braid the opposite way.
Oh
as you
yeah,
braid
you're
it.
right.
Yeah.
And then it's like sticks out on top.
Yeah.
Very cool, very fun.
Ray in NYC, it was nice and warm. Now today's cold. Yes. So if you do, in 2 weeks, there's, as always, in every 14-day cycle, so there's going to be a new moon. And so the new moon is the time to set intentions. You don't want to set intentions during a full moon. You want to banish any negative stuff. We should try Sweet Earth vegan veggie lovers pizza.
We'll have to keep an eye out for that one.
Yes. Should we try?
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Okay.
I hope it's not too hot.
Hot.
Oh, God.
And Taylor made the crust from scratch. So good. It's hot though. My teeth hurt a little bit.
Yeah. So good.
Yeah.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah. Where do we want to go first in this agenda?
Should we do the quiz first? Wait, I have another question about the moon.
Okay.
How does it affect people?
Okay, so, you know how, like, the moon literally affects tides? And so, the way I schedule my life is according to moon cycles. So, my experience or my belief is that we tend to have more energy closer to a full moon. And then when the full moon starts to wane, so does our energy. So if I know I have a lot of projects coming up, I'll be more likely to schedule them towards the full moon. And then when we're at the new moon, that's the least amount of energy. That's when I'll tend to schedule rest.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Very cool. I like it. Very fun. The moon a few days ago was massive in the sky and so bright. I went for a walk so I could stare at it.
Yeah.
So nice.
It wasn't really visible from Toronto, unfortunately.
Yeah. Do you think that's pollution reasons or
no, just depending on where it is in the sky.
Fair enough. I'm excited for you to try this ranch.
I'm gonna try the ranch.
Ranch. So good. Like it? Yay. All right. Should we do this quiz?
Well, we have to explain it first.
Okay. Context.
Okay. So, unrelated to veganism, but like we're just here to have fun, you know? So as I was saying, I was listening to this podcast, and I've been aware of attachment styles for quite some time, but I thought he did a really great quiz, so I thought we could do it here. Essentially, attachment styles, there are 4 of them, but 3 very common ones: secure attachment, anxious attachment, and avoidant attachment, and they relate to how you behave in relationships, both romantic and non, but typically like romantic is where you really see them. And your attachment style, the theory is that it stems from how your caregivers took care of you as you were a child. So like someone who is secure, that means that their caregiver was like always there and always met their needs. Whereas avoidant, typically their needs were not met in different ways. And so they're either anxious, where they're trying to get into relationships really fast. They're constantly concerned that the person's going to pull away, versus avoidant, who pushes others away. And still out of fear that their needs are not going to be met, but maybe even that they believe that they don't have needs, that they are capable of handling their own needs on their own. So, I already know mine. but we'll do the quiz.
We'll do the quiz.
And you can do the quiz along with us.
Yeah,
you may
let us
need
know your style.
You may need a pen and paper. Now, what I will say is that this does not mean that you're never just one. Like, you may have tendencies. I have, like, one, but then tendencies towards others. And you can become more secure. So, like, me as, like, my higher self is more secure, but my most toxic tendencies are avoidant. Yeah.
Interesting.
So that's kind of how I looked at it when I was taking the quiz.
Stakes are high because my mom is watching. My
but
caregiver.
It doesn't mean that your caregiver,
like
meant to do, you know what I mean?
Of course, yeah, it wasn't intentional.
Yeah.
Just, I know.
And there's so much parenting advice around, like pay attention to them whenever they cry, or, like, let them,
yeah,
like,
there's
do their
so
own
many
thing.
contradicting things. It's very...
You may want your phone to take a tally.
Oh, okay. I will do so.
Okay,
y'all. You
get
ready?
Your pens. Get your phones, get your pens.
You ready? I will say I have seen this on TikTok, I think.
Okay, so there's 6 questions. Okay, so the first question is, you are at a party and your partner appears to be...
Should I pull this up so they can see as well?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Appears to be flirtatious with someone.
Oh.
So they're speaking with someone and it appears like it might be kind of flirty.
Okay.
You either take it in stride because you trust them. 2, you become jealous and then you ask them to justify, like, why was that happening? Or 3, you don't say anything and you withdraw from them. It makes you upset, so you just check out.
Christina, we're doing a what's it called?
Oh, attachment styles quiz.
Yes.
So we're figuring out attachment styles, which, if you're aware of them, it helps you to just be more communicative in relationships.
Yeah. And we're on question 1, so you're not too late.
Yeah. So again, you're at a party and someone appears, your partner appears to be having a flirtatious interaction with someone. So you either take it in stride because you trust them, you become jealous and ask them to justify themselves, or you don't say anything and you withdraw from them. So if you said A, put down a C. So there, if you're writing these down on a piece of paper, you can write 3 columns, A, B, and C. And if you chose the first one, put a dash in column C. If you chose the second one, put a dash in column A. And if you chose the third one, you don't say anything and withdraw, column B.
Okay.
I'm
just organizing my columns quickly.
I know, I didn't explain that at the beginning.
That's okay.
So yeah, like, the questions are obviously out of order so that you don't guess what your attachment style is.
Right.
So.
Okay, ready for the next one.
Number 2. When you start to feel close to someone, you A, enjoy the feeling and look forward to seeing where things go. You B, start daydreaming and romanticizing, perhaps, like, imagining your wedding, or perhaps imagining like what your future looks like with that person.
Okay.
And C, you put on the brakes to ensure things don't move too fast. Carrie, we'll come back to it.
Okay.
Okay, so if you chose, again, the question was, when you start to feel close to someone, you enjoy the feeling and look forward to seeing where things go, you would put a dash in column C. If you said you start daydreaming and romanticizing, like planning your wedding, you would put a dash in column A. And if you chose C, you put on the brakes to ensure things don't move too fast, you would pick column B.
Ready to go.
Ready to go. When it comes to relationships in your life, you look to others to provide you with a sense of security. You have more acquaintances than friends or a partner, but it's okay because you can take care of yourself. And the third option is you have a variety of relationships and enjoy being able to rely on others and have others rely on you for support. So again, the question was, when it comes to the relationships in your life, you look to others to provide you with a sense of security. If you pick that one, put a dash in column A. The next one is have more acquaintances than friends or a partner, but it's okay because you can take care of yourself. You would put a dash in column B. And then the third one, you have a variety of relationships and enjoy being able to rely on others and having others rely on you for support. You would put a dash in C.
Ready to go.
Okay. The fourth one. The best relationships feel uncomplicated, feel like a team, feel safe. This one was really hard, and when I did it, I went with my gut instinct, what I immediately, like, reacted to. So either feel uncomplicated, feel like a team, or feel safe. If you think uncomplicated, you'd put a dash in B. If you said feels like a team, you would put a dash in C. And feels safe, you would put a dash in A.
Ready to go. That is a hard one.
I know.
That's really tricky.
Okay. I sometimes worry that my partner will leave me, that they want too much from me. And I sometimes worry about issues with my partner, but for the most part, I don't worry. So, and this can be like, obviously I don't have a partner, but like I just sort of imagine past relationships and like where I've grown, and if I had a partner now, how I might feel. So if you chose A, I worry that my partner will leave me, you'd go A. They want too much from me, B. And you sometimes worry, but for the most part you don't really worry, C. And then the last one is when my partner and I disagree, I generally feel comfortable expressing my thoughts and opinions. I feel nervous saying how I feel. And I try to say as little as possible. So if you chose I generally feel comfortable expressing my thoughts and opinions, you'd pick C. I feel nervous saying how I feel, you'd pick A. And I try to say as little as possible, B.
Okay.
So yeah, with that one, like I feel that I've grown since then, but I kind of chose what my toxic mind would tell me to do, which would be to say as little as possible. So I kind of, some of them I put options in both column, and like I picked which the stronger one was.
Right. That's smart.
If you have mostly A's, you probably have a tendency towards anxious attachment. If you have mostly B's, avoidant attachment, and C, secure attachment. There's also a fourth one. There's disorganized attachment, but it's very uncommon. It typically occurs in people who have experienced extreme trauma, like early on in childhood.
Okay.
What is yours? I would get secure.
I have equal B and C.
Equal B and C. Yeah. Okay.
Secure. Pew pew. Let's just say secure.
Let's just say secure for the sake of it. Tell us if you want to share. You don't have to share because it's obviously kind of personal.
Yeah.
But I'll go into them a little bit. So, both anxious and avoidant, 20% of like the populations that they've surveyed have been one or the other. And then 50 to 55% of people have been secure, which is a lot. Good for them.
Good for them.
Good for them. Must be nice.
I will say, a lot of them were, I was like either secure or
avoidant.
Was that what B was? Avoidant?
I believe so.
So, I think it could go either way for some of them.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Yeah. So with anxious, people who have anxious attachment often appear overly emotional. They want their friends and loved ones to like prove their devotion. They want to be like validated and reminded and feel like really be able to see that and be reassured of it.
Yeah.
They often want their relationships to progress really quickly. So they want like, you know, maybe a boyfriend or girlfriend really fast. Like they want that label more quickly. They anticipate relationships will fail. So that's where that comes from. It's like, it's a fear. So likely in early childhood, their caregiver would sometimes meet their needs, but would sometimes not. And so it was this constant stress of like, will they give me what I need or will they not be there? And then avoidant people. So I tend to be avoidant. I'm working on it. They rely on themselves to meet their own needs. And that sounds like a good thing, right? Like being independent sounds like a good thing, but it comes at the cost of pushing away healthy connections sometimes. They believe that others might not be able to understand them, and in extreme cases, they think that they don't have needs that others can, like they just don't think they need anyone else.
Right.
They avoid emotional interactions. They often deflect with jokes or other types of avoidance. And they sometimes feel trapped when others, like their partner, expresses needs, and they just sort of check out.
Yeah.
And this was likely that their caregiver either they felt that their needs were not important to their caregiver, or their caregiver was absent in some way, whether it be like emotionally absent
or just like not
physically absent
there at all.
And then secure, I just wrote caregivers did a good job, LOL. You feel secure and give and take.
Caregivers did a good job.
Yeah.
Okay,
how are we doing?
Let's see how y'all did. Long dancer, avoidant attachment. Christina, all C's except the first one. Love that for you. Maria Jose, a C girl. Love that for you again. Secure mostly, but anxious for my toxic traits.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a great tool to figure out where you need help. Because a lot of the time people they just perceive their existence as like just the way they are. This is how life is. And they don't realize that you perceive things so differently from other people and react to different situations differently than others.
Well, even like last week, there was someone I wanted to ask out, basically, and I was I wasn't telling anyone about it. I wasn't talking to anyone about it because that's what I do. And then I was like, we were talking, and then I asked you about it, and you were like, you should just do it, and I did it, and it's fine.
Yay!
So like, it's like getting out of your own head and just. The answer was so simple.
Yep.
Just being like, it's literally fine.
Yep.
I'm sure they want to hang out with you.
And even you just talking about it, you were like, even just talking about it, I kind of already know. I know what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
And that's major, just like working it out with people.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So one fun activity I wanted to do with this, though, was guessing movie characters and what. So the thing with movie characters, though, is that because they have to create drama, they're likely not going to be secure people.
Yeah, they're going to be flawed human beings.
So if you've got some, I've got some that I'm going to start with, but superheroes, for example, are often avoidant. So like Batman or something, like those are characters that like rely on themselves, and you'll often see it like at the cost. Any heroes, like even when you're thinking about like Harry Potter and like...
Yeah. Who should we start with? Or do you want to just do like categories?
Well, Batman's like kind of just like a category because he's like so many other... Okay. He's like Tony Stark. If you guys have any suggestions of ones...
Yeah, please let us know. So here we go. We got Batman here.
Yeah.
Who do we think Batman's...
I think he's avoidant.
For sure. This guy just like... He's so closed off.
He has to
and he
rely
didn't
on
have
themselves.
He had to super rely on himself because his parents died. And he had a butler, so... But his butler doesn't know how to be a parent. Oh my gosh.
What?
I'm just... Okay, can you guys hear us now? The camera mic said that it was on in my other one. Okay, you know what? Maybe we won't do screen sharing for today. Can you hear us?
Let us know when you can hear us. Let us know when you can hear us. That's the Marineland. Fuck Marineland. I'm just gonna eat pizza until they tell us it's back.
This pizza's really good and I'm pretty hungry. Test, test, test. Can you hear us talking? Yes, okay, cool. So we're just not gonna share screen.
No more screen sharing. Okay. I don't know where we lost you, but okay. Harry Potter. I feel like most superhero archetypes are avoidant because they feel like they have to take care of everything. The weight of the world is on their shoulders, but as they go through their stories, they often discover that they needed the people along the way. And that Hermione and Ron bring so much to the table. I also feel like Hermione is avoidant.
Yeah.
For sure. But what about Ron? Probably anxious.
Definitely anxious.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
Yeah, let us know. Or if you have any suggestions for movie characters. I don't know if you heard that before. let us know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Have you seen Sex and the City?
No.
Oh, no. Let me know if you want us to do Sex and the City and let me know your opinions, because I've seen all of it. Gilmore Girls?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, this one's short for anyone who's seen Gilmore Girls. Lorelai definitely has avoidant attachment.
Lorelai?
Because her parents were really emotionally unavailable. And if you look at her relationships with men throughout the series, she sort of closes off anytime things get too close. Do you have any?
Frodo Baggins.
Frodo Baggins. Probably, I don't know.
I think he's avoidant.
Does he have any real relationships, though?
Samwise. Gandalf. Gollum. / Schmeagol. What do you think Schmeagol's attachment style is?
Anxious.
Anxious.
Or disorganized.
That's true. Probably disorganized. Rory is anxious.
I hear that.
Mom, what do you think Frodo Baggins' attachment style is? She's probably too busy drinking her margarita to know.
Yeah. Okay, I think let's think about Rory for a minute. So, okay. I think anxious because she jumps into relationships so many times and like does chaotic things like sleep with Dean when he's married. And then gets into a relationship with Logan when she's dating Dean. Who else does she date in this? Jess. Why do you guys think? Luke.
Everybody knows the
Luke
show.
is for sure, because Gilmore Girls is fucking amazing. It's amazing.
Sorry, I grew up watching Lord of the Rings.
Just over and over.
Over and over again.
Luke is definitely avoidant. Fight me. He has to be. Emily's got to be avoidant too, and Richard. The whole family. That's in the Logan thing. Listen, guys. Who's your favorite, though? Who's your favorite Rory boyfriend? My least favorite is Dean, and my favorite is Logan. No, Jess.
Your favorite is Jess? What's so great about Jess?
Jess is like a bad boy. Jess is an academic, like smart bad boy that like writes books and like publishes books, and Rory never ends up with him. And then Logan is a rich boy, and he's definitely avoidant. But I don't know, I just like him. My favorite episode is in season 4 when they go to the Life and Death Brigade party and they dress up and they jump off the thing, the really high thing. It's called You Jump, I Jump Jack. That's my favorite episode. Yeah, listen, it's all of our followers like Gilmore Girls, so now you have to watch it.
Oh, I don't want to.
It's really good. Okay, what about, has anyone seen Euphoria? I've finished
seen
Euphoria.
like 2 episodes.
I mean, Rue is definitely disorganized. Jules, I would say, is secure.
Is Rue the main character?
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely think Maddie is anxious. Did you put in Earthling Ed and Joe Rogan?
I put real people because I didn't understand the assignment.
Like, I don't know Joe Rogan's
attachment style. You're right. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't notice.
Oh my god. Yeah, Dean's the worst. I think he's a gaslighter.
Ooh. It's toxic. It's no good. Okay, how do you feel about Elle Woods? What's her attachment style?
Definitely insecure throughout the course of the beginning, but then becomes
very secure.
Yeah.
What about Katniss Everdeen?
Avoidant. She's a hero.
Yeah. And then Peta's anxious. And then who's the other one? The handsome one? I forget his name.
Miley Cyrus's ex-husband. Luke Hemsworth? Luke Hemsworth.
Luke Hemsworth.
Luke Hemsworth. Is that real?
I don't think so. Luke, is it? I don't know.
Someone tell me if that's real. There's Chris Hemsworth and there's the other Hemsworth. Is it Luke? Is that his name? What about the backyardigans? I don't know that.
We're too old for that.
What is the backyardigans?
Castaways. We are castaways.
I only know that from TikTok though.
Ahoy. Yeah, same. Captain Jack Sparrow. What's his attachment style?
Avoidant. I feel like all good movie characters are avoidant.
I think you're right.
I think you don't really want to watch a movie about
Hannibal Lecter.
Hannibal Lecter. Probably anxious. I don't even know.
Probably disorganized.
Yeah.
Hannibal man.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about disorganized. I shouldn't be trying to, you know.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, Sam! Oh,
Yeah.
Liam, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam. Hi, Sam. Sam's our friend from real life.
Yeah, she's awesome. All right. Woody from Toy Story.
What do you think?
Anxious.
Why?
He's obsessed with Andy. He can't move on.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You got a tattoo. You love him so much. But the boy's grown up and moved on from you. He's on to bigger, better things. Buzz Lightyear.
Avoidant.
Yes.
He's a hero.
Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yoda. Secure.
Secure.
So secure.
So secure. The most secure.
Atticus Finch from To Kill a
I have
Mockingbird.
no idea. I don't remember To Kill a Mockingbird.
Probably secure. I don't think
he didn't
really
have a wife. He had kids.
Yeah, he had children. Crazy Ex-Girlfriend has an anxiously attached main character.
That makes sense, actually, for rom-com. I bet a lot of the rom-com characters are. Especially if it's about, like, pursuing love. Yeah. I feel like... Going back to Sex and the City, I feel like Carrie is anxious. I feel like Miranda's a bit avoidant. Samantha's hard because Samantha is probably avoidant. Like, she doesn't want, until, like, certain points in the series, she doesn't want, like, connection. She just wants sex. And then Charlotte, I think Charlotte's more secure than Carrie is, but probably skews anxious. Divergent characters?
I read the book, but I haven't...
I've seen all the movies. I love them because that guy's so hot. Oh my
Which
god.
one?
Oh my god. The main man.
Oh.
I don't know his name. He's an actor.
Oh. I don't know if he's an actor.
It is crunchy.
It is crunchy. It's very good.
So what's the guy? I know the guy that plays 4. Yeah.
Going back to Lord of the Rings, Frodo Baggins is avoidant. Samwise, anxious. Legolas, avoidant. Gandalf, secure. Sauron.
Sauron.
I don't know. Mom, what do you think? Sauron? Anybody? Sauron?
What about my twin Arwen?
Arwen? Oh. Wait, the girl?
My mother. Liv Tyler.
What is she?
Caroline! Caroline! Hello.
Hi, Caroline.
We're eating pizza.
We're eating pizza.
We're eating pizza and talking about fictional characters' attachment styles. That's where we are in this live stream. There's no end in sight. Theo James. Caroline knows that actor's name. Theo James. He is so hot.
Well, I wish we could screen share and we'd show you a picture.
But we lose our audio.
But we lose our audio when we do it. Balrog.
I don't know what any of this means.
He's in the Gandalf goes, "You shall not pass." And then the Balrog's the big fire demon that's chasing him.
Okay.
Anxious attachment for sure. Radagast, secure.
Okay.
No one knows what I'm talking about. I'm gonna stop. No. Secure, then anxious. What did I ask Mom about again?
I don't know.
Sauron. He was secure and then anxious. Treebeard. Give me another one, Mom. Treebeard. We're gonna move on because I feel bad. Everyone. Okay, what are we moving on to next?
I truly don't know. Okay, unless you have any others, if you want more, put them in the chat and we'll do them. We'll come back to them as we move along. Let's talk about our discussion topic.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so here's what happened, y'all. We made this TikTok, as we do. And it was to an Ariana Grande song, Positions. And basically, the trend is that it's about, the idea of having to perform or portray a role.
It's the what Ariana hears when she's about to go on to perform. So it's her inner ear thing. So it's the countdown and the stage manager being like, positions, 5, 4, counting down, and then her like first note so that she can hear it. Yeah. And then like the music.
So like other examples of it were, this girl made one being like, when you're feeling down, like you have no serotonin left, but you're like the motivator of the friend group. Yes. So she's like putting on her sunglasses, like getting out the door, and then like being there to motivate her friends,
ready to perform her role.
And so we made one that was like the having to be like the chill vegan, like being known in your friend group as the chill vegan. So like we went out to like dinner or whatever in the TikTok with a friend, and we're like, they say like, oh, I'm so sorry, like I'm gonna eat this, I just ordered like whatever, and we're like, oh, it's okay, like no worries, like
eat whatever you want, whatever.
So someone commented on it basically being like, that's not very vegan, and being like, you should, basically they were saying that they've taken the Liberation Pledge, which means that they refuse to sit at a table where animal products are being served, and that it wasn't very vegan of us to promote.
It's like, essentially they kind of, without saying this exactly, they called us like pick-me vegans, which is the concept. If you are familiar with a pick-me girl is a girl who's like one of the guys shits on other women for liking girly things or something, or like, I'm not like all, or a pick-me whatever is like essentially the idea that they don't think of themselves as the same as other members of their group. So like, I'm not like other girls, I don't like makeup or something, and they think that makes them better than other women because being feminine is somehow a bad thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like going against your own, going against your own morals to some degree to be well liked. Yeah. And so, we kind of like thought about it as we were responding to that person. And essentially, like what I did say was like, our TikToks are satire. Like in 15 seconds, it's not even just the time limit. And in a TikTok, we're often exaggerating for comedy to hit the joke. But in real life, like I wouldn't tell my friends not to eat
whatever they were going to eat.
Yeah.
It just seems...
To me, I don't think it would be effective for me to be like, no, I'm sorry, I took the Liberation Pledge. Like, for me, I kind of think that like it might alienate some of my friends, and some people might hear that and say like, well, then your friends aren't like real friends. But I don't know that that's true. I think that like we have to remember that as vegans, like our ideology is not the mainstream, unfortunately, and we have to give people some grace to like come to things in their own time. And personally, like in terms of our friend group, like and Sam and Caroline are part of our friend group, and they're both vegan, and like they can attest to like how many of our friends in our friend group have like gone vegan or more plant-based as a result of just like us leading by example, kind of, and like making options available and letting them know about options.
Yeah, I've noticed that a lot, especially recently. It seems that a lot of people I know are asking me about like advice for going vegan and different recipe inspiration, and then also like, where can I get this, or like just very basic questions. And I think a large part of that is just the fact that we're like open and we're like chill, like we are.
It's a balance.
It's just exposure as well. Yeah, it is a balance.
It's Christina. Like, I'll never lie if someone like tries to either like argue or just like bring up like a piece of misinformation, like I will correct it. Yeah. And that's, I think, something that I've worked on. Like there have been times where I've kind of let something slide and I was like, it just felt wrong to my soul to like let that slide. Yeah. But yeah, I just don't feel like making people
feel bad. Yeah, I'm dating a person who eats meat every single day, and I know that like I've obviously love my boyfriend so much, and why would I want to push him away? Because of course, like, veganism is a big part of my life, but it's like I also like he's a big part of my life. And it's not like you know what I mean? Like, it's just, it gets really complicated and tricky, and I would rather...
And it's not going to make him go vegan if you make him feel like shit.
Not at all. It would make him, go the other way. Because he's very, like, a lot of people are like that, you know, and it's just, I don't know, it's just...
I also think even if he wasn't, and it was like, he was a super, like, people-pleasing person, I still don't think it would be right to, like...
just bossing people around isn't something that's going to convince people. You have to, like...
And it's not going to make them stay vegan either, so...
Exactly, yeah.
What is the squad thing?
I don't think it's fair. I can't choose to not eat with people in my life that are not vegan, but they all know how strongly I feel about my choice not eating animals. Yes. Yep. I don't think it's good for the cause to be so hardcore. It turns people off veganism 100%. Agreed. I don't think it would make the right impact to not eat with people who aren't vegan. Yes. And then also, then you completely eliminate the exposure factor. If they don't see people who are vegans, then they're only going to see the extreme cases of vegans. And that's not usually a positive thing. So I think it's important to show, and also just to, like, show all your sick food, because a lot of people are just like, wow, that looks amazing, and I want to eat that. And you're like, yeah.
And now, like, our friend group, when we go, like, have park hangs and stuff, and, like, we're gonna be there, like, there's never an animal product.
Yeah.
They go buy the vegan donuts at Bloomers.
Yes.
Like, they go get the pizza. Like, they enjoy it. It's not like they're just doing it to be good friends. It's that, like, they've eaten these things and they really enjoy them.
Yes.
And obviously, we are extremely privileged that we live in the city of Toronto, which is...
We're so lucky.
There's delicious vegan food on every corner.
Yep.
But yeah, if I didn't eat with Omnis, I would eat all my meals alone. Yeah, no, that's what I thought when I read this comment. I was like, I'd have no friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or I'd have to, like, really eliminate people that I love.
And why would you want to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess you could say, you could just be like, I don't want to eat at that or I guess what you could do, if you do want to take the Liberation Pledge, or you just don't want to eat at an Omni restaurant, you could be like, hey, like, I would love to choose a vegan place if we can.
Yeah.
And hopefully they'll be cool with that. In our experience, they usually
are.
So, yeah.
I think it would bring the exact opposite effect to not eat with Omnis. They would see you as extreme and distance themselves. Yes. Yeah, Caroline. Yep. We're super lucky that we have really awesome friends who... I actually have another friend who is dabbling in plant-based eating. And so I was giving her all the resources I usually give people whenever they ask me about it. And she told me that her goal is to have me over for dinner and impress me with a vegan meal. I was like, that is so wholesome and nice. I can't wait. I'm really excited. So
I love that.
Very nice. My brother's girlfriend has a fatty liver. They made their first vegan meal and they really liked it. I hope my brother and I can start eating out together.
Oh, cute.
Since he liked vegan food now.
Cute.
Yes, super cute.
Be cute. Yeah.
Be cute.
So I think, like, what would you... Like, I literally wouldn't say anything if I went to a restaurant and someone ordered something I disapproved of. Like, I wouldn't say anything unless they brought it up and they want to know my opinion on it. They ask for my opinion. I'll tell them. But...
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
And then even, like, if it's, like, a certain thing, like, I can't shut up about, like, veal or lamb. Like, that I'm kind of like, bro, like... Come on. Mom says, Dad eats tofu more and more. Mom, have you watched Forks Over Knives yet? I don't allow non-vegan food in my house, and I tell people being around meat makes me feel sad, but outside of my house they can decide for themselves. Yep. Most people now just eat vegan stuff with me. That's awesome. And know your boundaries as well. Don't be afraid to set boundaries. If it does make you uncomfortable to have those things around you, tell them no.
That's so fair. Meat doesn't come in, animal products don't come into my house either. So that, I definitely support that.
Yeah, love to see that.
Wow.
Great.
Wow. Okay. Let's talk about some good vegan news.
Happy news.
We're not screened.
Okay. Well, maybe, actually, let me try something really quick.
We don't have to, but...
No, because the audio works, so I'm confused about why it didn't work.
We're gonna test.
We're gonna test it, so we will be quiet. Oh, Mom says this weekend. She's gonna watch it this weekend. We'll be back... Oh my god, I started. We'll be back in a moment. as source. Okay, can you hear us? Can you hear us? 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test,
Wow.
test, 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 test. I think they can hear us because we're on, but it's gonna sound like a Zoom call style audio.
Let us know. They've got a bit of a delay, so.
Yeah. Can you hear us? Maybe type it in the chat. Oh, Mom says yes.
Yes,
Thanks,
okay.
Mom. Okay.
I want to answer Emily's question first.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. That's an interesting topic. I definitely have paid the bill, like, on dates and stuff where they weren't vegan and, like, they paid last time, so I'm going to pay this time.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of... That's a tough boundary. Like, that's kind of like... It feels like an awkward boundary, but...
Yeah.
I think if it were, like, a group and food had been shared and non-vegan food had been shared, I would definitely, like, ask for my own bill separately if possible.
Mm-hmm.
But I know you deal with that a lot more.
Yes. Yeah, usually my boyfriend and I will go back and forth, and so... But we'll order from, like, a Thai restaurant, and so I'll get the vegan food at the Thai restaurant, and he'll get the meat thing. So we do, like, go back and forth. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. Sometimes we just, like, fully just order from different restaurants, and then that time it's fine. But when you're in, like, a intimate relationship or a long relationship like that, or...
Yeah.
And you want to make a good impression on, like, a first date or something, it is awkward, but... I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess in going back and forth, it kind of doesn't make a difference. You know what I mean? Because it sort of cancels out the... Like, if you order a vegan meal and a non-vegan meal one time and then you do it again, it's like you're... By paying for... Like, it still was a thing that got paid for regardless.
Yeah. That's a hard question, though. It's a good question.
Luckily, I mean, my most recent ex-boyfriend was really good about vegan stuff. Like, always ate vegan stuff, always ordered. He wasn't vegan, but, like, always ordered vegan stuff, even at non-vegan restaurants, so that I could have some of it. So it definitely is something, like, on dates I don't need them to be vegan, but, like, I need them to be considerate. Yeah. My family eats meat, and I'm still pretty young, so I can't have that kind of luxury of opting out, but I do tell my mom that I will not touch any of the animal products in the house. Yeah, fair.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, let's go to...
Vegan news.
Good vegan news. Okay. I don't know how to use this.
Okay, run almost like... Oh, there's squall in there.
Oh. Okay. World's first meatless Burger King to open in Germany. Okay, this is a bit sensationalized because it's only from June 7th to 11th. Basically, they're doing a pop-up in Cologne, Germany, where they're going to be a completely plant-based Burger King, which is really cool. And I also learned in this article that they already have vegan chicken nuggets, like soy chicken nuggets, on their menu permanently already. And I'm like, why can't we have nice things in Canada?
No, come on.
They have the Impossible Burger at Burger King. But give us all the nice things. I just feel like fast food is one of those things that, like, tastes so... Like, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference, I feel.
Not at all.
It's so processed.
Yeah.
That I think you could just fool people and just go vegan one day and no one would really know. That's my opinion.
That would be such a good campaign.
Yeah.
If they just trick people for, like,
I think that's illegal. But,
oh, true.
Because, like, if people had allergies to certain things, it would definitely be illegal. This looks cool, though.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Anyway, that was just, like, a small piece of good news. The other big piece of good news, be the first to know, is that, so there was this stupid bill, and any of our European friends, I'm sure, are aware of it, is that farmers and agricultural people were lobbying against vegan products or plant-based products being able to call themselves, well, they can't call themselves milk, but saying, like, milk style or, like, yogurt style product. And they wanted to go as far as making the containers look different so that you couldn't confuse, like, not confuse, but, like, it would be a totally different product so that you couldn't put, like, almond milk in the same container you put real milk in. And it was just, it's so stupid. It's just trying to, like, destroy the
Yeah.
plant-based industry.
Mhm.
And luckily it got struck down.
Hooray!
So that's amazing.
Love to see it.
Caroline says, Berlin's vegan scene is stupid good.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. I want to go so badly.
Yeah, me too.
And then I think we're going to react to
I
this
think we're
video.
gonna react to this.
But
victory, yes.
Greta Thunberg made, well, not made, someone else made it, but she's in it, this new short film called For Nature. And basically the whole thing is her spelling out the connection between the consumption of animal products and the environment, which is, obviously people are definitely aware of that now, but people like to talk about other things first.
Yeah.
It's not the first thing they want to change about their lifestyle. So I think just being really heavy-handed with it is amazing. And I really liked this quote from one of the creators of the film. So he said, the climate crisis is just one symptom of the sustainability crisis we face. We have industrialized life on Earth and broken our relationship with nature. More frequent and devastating pandemics, biodiversity loss, and the climate crisis are all connected to this root cause. This is why we need to rethink how we value and treat nature in order to safeguard and present living conditions for life on Earth. Oh, wait, this wasn't even the quote I wanted to highlight. This one! It's this one. I'm
Okay.
silly. Every single one of us can be part of transforming our food system and repairing our relationship with nature. For those of us with food choices, we can eat like our world depends on it. We can stop subsidizing unhealthy and environmentally destructive animal products and help farmers transition to plant-based farming models that are better for their livelihoods, local communities, the environment, and the animals. We are all part of nature and can be part of nature protecting itself. I loved it, and I made a quote for our page.
Oh, perfect.
Of it. So I'll
Great.
be posting that, and you can share it if you liked
You'll see it again.
But yeah.
Amazing. Great.
I
Was
think
there a
that's
video
some
we
good
wanted
news.
to react to the video?
Well, I don't want to react to it live. I want to make a reaction
Oh,
video
okay.
of it. Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay. Moving right along, or was that everything we wanted to talk about today?
I think it was sort of. Do you guys have any questions or any thoughts or anything you want to share? Any good news that you're aware of?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Let us know. What did you have for dinner tonight? Because we want to hear about it. We had pizza.
And
You
White
saw.
Claws.
And White Claws.
Caroline and Sam are probably laughing at us with our White Claws.
We got mango. Yum, yum, yum. It's Friday, baby.
Also, we keep saying that the vegan yum shirts are coming, and they are.
They are. It takes a long time to do things. But we're getting some samples today that are not these samples.
We have another shirt.
Oh, and we have another shirt. We have like a t-shirt.
And I'm obsessed with it.
Marley's very excited. My boyfriend Shane designed it, as he has designed all of our things, because he's very talented and cool. Yeah, it's gonna be really fun. I think we'll keep that one a secret so that there is still some fun. Mashed potatoes and Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts and mashed potatoes.
Both delicious. Tofu and roasted vegetables with rice.
That sounds so good.
So good.
I want to visit Carrie one day.
You should, seriously, and then you can meet Ash and Fritz. Fritz is my mom's wiener dog.
He's very neurotic.
Who recently got pancreatitis.
So I have to meet him before.
Oh! Marley!
He's not gonna die. He's
You're
gonna live forever.
upsetting my mom.
He's gonna live forever. I'm gonna pray for him every day, Carrie.
And Ginny is her Weimaraner, which is kind of like a wiener dog, but has way more energy and is think like a skeleton, like just as a skeleton. We call her Ginny Daggerlegs because she always jumps on people and stabs with her feet.
Horrible.
Terrible, terrible, terrible. Mom says yes. Very excited. I'm in full support. I made pizza too. It's my Friday tradition. I love that. Pizza Fridays. So fun. That's so nice. Wish we had that in the U.S. Oh, Mom goes, what? Oh, a bunch of exclamation marks. You've upset her.
I'm praying. I'm not praying, but I'm keeping him in my thoughts as I would with every other animal. I need to meet him.
You do.
He's so
Everyone
silly.
needs to meet him. He's very sweet.
Also, I learned that your wiener dog and Andrew's wiener dog
are related.
Are friends.
Yes. There's no
Roxy
siblings.
and Fritz. Oh.
Oh wait, are they friends? Mom, please clarify.
Fritz is better.
Oh, wonderful. No, I think they are. They've met, but his dog is very rude.
Oh.
But Fritz is also rude. They're both very rude to each other. So they're acquaintances.
I love that.
Wiener dogs
fools.
are wiener dogs don't like each
Absolute
other.
fools.
Yep. Silly puppies.
Silly puppies.
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys doing tonight?
Mom found some morels
Oh.
in her
Property?
On her property, yeah.
Wow.
And she has to wear mosquito nets around her face because the mosquitoes are so
Oh
bad.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Hate that for you.
Oh, they are siblings.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're siblings.
Rock
Because there's
siblings.
one person who had a wiener dog in Fort Francis, and then they make all the wiener dogs for Fort Francis. I have a vegan club at my high school. I think I remember you telling us about this. We just had our last meeting, but we would love to have you attend our Zoom one.
We would love to attend it.
Please contact us. We will. If you go to our Instagram, we have our business email. Just send us an email through our Instagram.
We'll roll up. We'll do this.
We'll give you a little chit chat.
We
It'll
would
be
love
great.
to.
Yeah, that sounds so fun.
Making a yummy
Vegan.
quesadilla.
We have cauliflower crumble, veggie grounds. Ooh, I have not tried that. Miyoko farmhouse cheddar cheese and follow your heart pepper jack cheese. I've heard a lot of really good things about Miyoko, but I haven't tried it.
I have tried a couple of their products. They're really good.
Yeah?
I haven't tried the cheddar. And then Follow Your Heart is Earth Island in Canada.
Glad Fritz is okay. Thank you.
I'm so sorry that I fear-mongered.
We're disappointed. in you.
You literally said the sentence, he has
He has pancreatitis.
And I was like, I need to meet him.
Before he dies.
I didn't finish my sentence.
Poor Fritz.
He's gonna live forever.
He is. He's only 10. And a wiener dog. He's gonna be fine.
He's gonna be fine.
He's gonna be fine.
I'm gonna come visit, and then we can get things from Blonde Baking Co.
Yum. Yes.
I just want to eat cake all day.
Cake is so good. They have delicious chocolate cake. Caroline says, drinking a blessed gin and soda. Yo, are you having the thyme one or are you having the pink gin? Like, let me know, because the thyme and rosemary and grapefruit one is my absolute favorite drink in the whole wide world. And I love it so much. And making fire pasta with Beyond sausages. Yum, yum, yum,
Yes.
yum. Sounds
Yes,
so
Caroline.
good. And Miyoko is fire.
Caroline, we need to hang soon because we've got some business to do in the park. That sounds sketchy. We need to do some influencing in the park. That sounds sketchy too. We need to shoot some content in the park. So, yeah. We've got a bunch of collabs coming up too, guys, with some brands that are like pretty exciting.
Super cool. We're really excited about it. So follow us on Instagram to get updates on those.
Oh,
I've known several dogs that got over pancreatitis, no problem.
I
That's what we like
fear-mongered.
to
I
hear.
fear-mongered.
Pancreatitis is not a death sentence. Stop the lies. Fake news.
Oh no.
Okay.
Guys.
Very fun, very chaotic end to our stream today. Do you have one of each? I'm having the pink gin one right now, but time is far superior. I'd say that the pink gin one is like it's like a B tier, but the time is S tier. If I were to make a tier list of gin and sodas.
I don't know about the White Claws.
I haven't tried the grapefruit one before. The mango's good.
Try it.
The black cherry's not good.
Oh.
Fight me.
Fight.
The lime is good also. Have y'all had Steph
No!
sandwiches? No, but they're right next. I shouldn't say where I live. They're near my house. And they have like a picnic basket thing. And I really want to get it and like sit at the beach.
Caroline, you want to go in on a picnic basket?
We'll bring the gin sodas, the thyme gin sodas.
And the picnic basket.
And the picnic.
We'll bring it all.
I'll bring it all. I had pizza bread for when I don't want to make pizza crust, and it's just like field roast cheese with veggies. Ooh. If not, we're gonna.
She's hyped.
All right, this is the end of our stream, dear buddies. Our Insta is Save Our Planet Club. I'm very excited to have you on our next year's meeting. We are too.
I'm gonna follow it right now.
Yeah, go follow it. We'll follow you.
Right now.
Okay, dear buddies, I hope that you learned about your attachment style. I definitely learned a lot about characters from Gilmore Girls. I hope you learned a little bit about a Lord of the Rings character. Yeah. Yeah, stay tuned for more content. We are going to have some videos up on Monday, as always, and Wednesday, too. And we'll be here next week talking about more stuff.
We won't.
Oh, we're taking next week off.
We're going to a special event.
Yes.
And we can't be here.
We can't be here because
So-
we're going to be attending the event.
We
But
can maybe do Thursday instead, but I don't know.
yeah,
We'll
let
see.
us know. Let us know if Thursday works for anyone.
But we'll be here the week after for sure.
100%.
We'll let you know what's going on no matter what on our
Yes.
Instagram and community page here on YouTube.
Yeah. That's it.
And as always,
Vegan. was cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, dear buddies. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.
Thank you for coming.
Bye.
Bye.